Some women can no longer hide their true nature, not because they suddenly changed, but because time always exposes what words try to disguise. This isn't about hate or revenge, it's about truth. The truth of human nature and how people reveal who they really are. Let me tell you 3 stories. Different women, different worlds, but one haunting similarity: when they stopped pretending, everything changed. Story 1. The pleaser Ananya was the nice one. Always agreeable, always smiling, always saying yes. She believed being kind meant never disappointing anyone. But behind that polite smile was exhaustion, from doing everyone's work, solving everyone's problems, and never saying what she really felt. One morning, her boss asked her to handle one more client. She looked up and said, quietly but firmly, "No, I can't. I've been doing everyone's work for months." The room froze. People were shocked. But that was the moment she stopped pretending. Her true nature wasn't weak. It wasn't to please. It was to protect herself. Sometimes, the truest version of a woman appears not when she's kind, but when she finally says enough. Story 2. The lover who disappeared. Ria loved deeply, too deeply. She forgave betrayal, excused disrespect, and hoped love could fix everything. But when he finally left, she didn't chase him. She didn't post heartbreak quotes. She simply went silent. Months later, she came back different, calm, composed, distant. People said, "You've changed." But she hadn't changed. She had healed. She stopped explaining her worth to people who never valued it. Her true nature wasn't broken. It was peaceful. Her silence wasn't weakness. It was rebirth. Story 3. The mirror. Nikita was called cold. She didn't overshare, didn't beg for attention, didn't let people close easily. But no one knew she'd grown up watching manipulation. People pretending to love just to control. So she built walls, not because she didn't feel, but because she had learned who to trust. Her true nature wasn't heartless. It was aware. She saw through fake apologies and conditional affection, and that made others uncomfortable because she couldn't be controlled. Reflection. The truth about change. 3 women. Different stories. One truth. At some point, every woman gets tired of performing, of pretending to be softer than she is, quieter than she feels, smaller than she deserves. And when that mask finally drops, the world calls it attitude or change. But it's not. It's alignment. It's what happens when someone stops betraying themselves just to keep the peace. You can be kind and still have boundaries. You can forgive and still walk away. You can love and still protect yourself. True nature isn't something dark to be hidden. It's the most honest part of who you are, once you're brave enough to show it. Ding. Realization. So the next time someone says, "You've changed," just smile. Because what they really mean is, "You've stopped letting me control how you see yourself." And that is when your true nature finally comes alive. Comment, "I'm done pretending." Subscribe to Dark Whispers for more brutally honest stories about life and psychology.